Good evening and welcome to Tuesday night's edition of the Tea Room. Hope everybody is well. Let me just introduce our wonderful people in our wonderful panel. Hello, on my left-hand side, we have Palm. How are you doing, Palm?
Hello, tickers. Hello, everybody.
Nestling below Palm is Andy. Hello, Andy.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
And nestling below me is Brian. Hello, Brian.
Right where I like to be, your lordship.
Thank you,
Nuzzling,
Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. Okay.
Right. It's that time, John, to show us the FXD or not to see what's on the wrist.
No. The FXD is having a rest at the moment. Ready
Really?
for its it's having a rest at the moment. It's been going too long. No, a rest. So I've got my Bolivar on, which is the reissue of the one that was nearly issued to the American forces, and then they canned it and went for something else. There you go. Pretty nice. Yeah,
What model was
story. Sorry?
What model is that?
I can't remember the model number, to be absolutely honest.
Right.
Seriously, I'll be honest with you. It never made it.
Yeah.
I said they tested 12 of them, and then Bolivar pulled the plug, and Torn at Rayville got the gig for 1,000 pieces. And then they reissued it beginning of the year. Yeah, it's all right. Good piece, lovely.
Yeah, cool.
It's cool.
Very nice.
Comfy. Dead comfy.
All right. Andy, what you got?
Oh, do you want to try and guess?
You bought the Creppers back. You've gone and bought the Creppers back. Super chat. Sorry.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Andy.
My apologies.
Okay.
Sorry, Andy. Just hold your wrist there, mate. Muhammad Ali, £44.99. A masterstroke would be me getting my Pepsi 715 days, and my bedroom is running out of wall space. Of course,
notches on that.
You're notching out your bedroom wall, aren't you? I keep forgetting, Muhammad Ali. It'll come to you soon, sir. I'll just read it. Thank you very much for the super chat. I need to get back to Andy because his arm's getting tired.
Yeah, I'm getting cramped. I think everybody's seen it long enough. But
yeah.
What is that then?
Yeah.
It's for Tudor Submariner, 1973, with a ghost bezel.
There you
Beautiful. Go. And thank you very much, Muhammad Ali, once again.
Yeah, huge thank you. Yeah.
Top man, big support of the channel.
Much.
And
Supporter.
Brian, I noticed Brian maybe has what's on the wrists, shall I say, Brian?
I'm all green.
Mr. GMT. You're actually the Mr. GMT now, right?
Yeah.
Two GMTs.
Yeah. He's just flexing there. He's got some
gold, steel, his left hand, right hand. He's got it all
going on there.
Green, black, gold,
I'm the king
steel.
of hype.
Double wristing there. Double wrist. No, that's just wrong. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah,
like a superhero. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm Wonder Woman in a middle-aged man's body.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, well, you identify as Brian, so I'm sure that's fine.
That's okay. That's something.
And I have the Seamaster Great White on.
Great White. Yes, great. Now,
Great White.
You were thinking at one point of actually getting rid of it, which is actually
very recently. It was
great again. Made the Seamaster great again. That's what I did.
Anybody, it's illegal to sell an Amiga, as far as I'm concerned. It's not,
Oh, I've already broken that law then.
Is it gone?
Is it gone?
No. I had one before what I've sold.
Sorry, you just get rid of what's on you. I'm telling you.
To the curb, Andy. Yeah.
You just do, absolutely. Tell you, I'm waiting for that thing to get that Tudor to go at some point very soon.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
Really? Watch your space. Right, let's remember, everybody. Diary this on this day. No, trust me. Let's go and look at all the wonderful people. Okay. Pocket. What's Pocket saying? Paul, okay, hang on a minute. Right, I thought you said comments, so I'm doing the comments. You're doing the comments now, are you, Farm?
You do the hellos as we agreed.
Oh, I thought you said, okay, go for it then.
And then the rest of it I can't anyway. So, you go for it. Feel free.
Paul Bride is about to get beat up. That lefty GMT is a joke. gives Riddle a bad name. Hey, well done, Pocket. Timepiece Bob, evening all, let's go. Yes, evening all, let's go. Yes. Yeah, Batch, good evening again.
Batch, hello, good evening, Batch.
Hello, Chile.
Hello, guys.
I don't think our listeners panel owns any iced-out Rolex timepieces, so no is my answer to tonight's big question. I don't own any Rolexes, and I probably don't intend to unless somebody wants to buy me a mill sub, which is not going to happen. Okay, Ian Nicholson, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ian. Good evening.
Hey, Ian.
Okay.
Nice of Ian to pull himself away from the pub long enough to watch.
He's probably watching in the pub. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Matt H, good evening, everybody. Congratulations to Pocket watch time on his YouTube anniversary. Upvoted. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So Pocket's got an anniversary.
Very
It'll
nice.
take a year, is it? Or something, maybe? Yeah.
I think it's a year. And he's close to 1,000 subs as well.
Yeah, so anybody who
Congrats.
hasn't subbed to Pocket Watch Time, please go on and find his wonderful YouTube channel where he talks about mainly pocket watches in great detail. And please subscribe and upvote and everything to all these videos. He's a great, great friend of the channel. Thank you. Is his Coffee and Snickers channel? Watch 63. Yes, I noticed a Coffee and Snickers in another channel a few days ago. I'm trying to work out who it is, and I think I know who the perpetrator is. They weren't being nasty. They were actually quite hilarious.
He's quite funny. Yeah, I know.
He's actually quite funny.
Well, yeah. Friend of the show. Friend of the show.
He said FMD in a way that I say it. It sounded quite like me. Yeah. And they were mocking that the fact is we have unboxings every 5 minutes.
No, we used to for sure. Yeah.
We used to, but it wasn't me. It was Brian. He unboxing
GMT every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a new one when the battery wears out.
Yeah.
How long does your battery last? About a day, or is it 2?
Yeah, sometimes.
You see, when Brian has automatic watches and he doesn't wear them, when they wind down, he just throws them away and gets another one. That's what he does. He doesn't wind them again.
Yeah.
Well, his AD calls him up just by coincidence and says, "Oh, I've got this new one for you to try on."
Yeah.
Disposable GMTs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his bin's got worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, that. Okay. Can anyone pronounce that? Anybody have a go?
Good afternoon from Denmark. So good evening from Denmark. Or
are you just guessing? Or can you just?
I'm guessing, but I've got good instinct on that.
It's quite okay.
Yeah. Got often from Denmark.
I'll stick with a hello. I'll stick with that. I'll stick with
hello.
Hello.
You sure you can manage with that? Yeah.
I think I'm just about I prefer A up, but we'll have hello. Yeah. Right, Brian McCarthy evening all. Yes. Mr. Happy evening everybody. I hope Mr. M Happy. Sorry, M Happy. Hello, M
welcome.
Happy. Thomas Burnett. Good evening everyone.
Thomas, how are you, my friend?
I'm sorry. Are we allowed to have happy people in the chat on this channel?
We certainly
give it 10 minutes. That will soon fade away. Anyway.
He'll soon go. Yeah.
Thank you.
That smile will soon melt. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a look what else is going on. Matt, Teen Tickers, that's a great watch. Love the bezel action. Yeah, great bezel action on that. Because if anyone doesn't know, it's a lockable bezel. The bezel's locked, so you've got to push it down to turn it, which is what was requested by the special forces. So there you go. Okay. Brian McCarthy says nice. Is that to anything in particular, Brian, or just nice in general? Panel? My hair?
Batch opened it. I think Batch opened another button. So, yeah.
Something's nice. It's my hair. I don't know. Okay. Brian McCarthy double fister. That's another video. Thomas Burnett, love that Tudor sub, Andy. Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah. Take a good look at it because it won't be around long.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
He said that about the crap ass. He was a model for the crap ass. He was getting his clothes off for them, a legend. I'm at H Batch, love that Tudor. Another love for the Tudor. So there again, Matt. keep your eye on it because it'll be on eBay at some point soon. Neil Nicholson, vote. Voulaveau, hi tea and tickers. Hello, Voulaveau. Thank you. Your mate Palm's here today. I know you were asking where he was on there. I think on Sunday. He's here now. Say hello to him.
Yeah, I wasn't in trouble for buying things. I didn't buy anything.
Yeah, he was asking where you got your to buy the watch.
Yeah.
What watch did you
buy?
Safe
and sound.
What watch did you buy on Saturday, Palm?
No, I think I was joking about buying something on.
I know I'm joking.
I don't know. I can't remember all of them. I think I took all of them. I cleaned out. I cleaned up on Saturday. Bought every single watch.
I think you were trying to buy something, right? But luckily you couldn't buy it. So.
Luckily I couldn't afford it. So
Frank Cannon, hi guys. Hope everyone is well. Okay. Hi Thomas and Palm from Ian Nicholson. My God, we've got lots of people saying hello here. So okay.
It's a very welcoming channel. I mean, welcoming people in the comments.
Ray says woof woof. I'd like to just know generally what the woof woof bit's about. You know,
was that some program, kids program in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s? Woof.
Was it?
I can't.
And of course, I watch. Not having any kids, I would watch a kids program in the 90s. One on Palm.
Yeah, I suppose you were about 40 then.
Around the old age of 20 something.
You're about 40 then, yeah. So.
That'll be 24. So it would
have been a bit weird. You watching kids programs. The police would have been around your house.
Yeah.
When Tickers was a kid, they didn't have a telly. It wasn't invented yet.
Wireless.
Sorry, Brian. You're the one on this panel who's 2 years older than God. Okay.
The ball on the string, and you catch it in the cone.
Yeah. That was Saturday night.
That was the PlayStation.
Your lot will do for now. Now on the telly, so ye lot will do for now. Okay, it's a bit.
Oh, thank you. We take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Matt H. Ats Teen Tickers, laughing face times 3.
Oh, yes.
Right, we'll finally through it, everybody. Right.
Hang on, there's an explanation there, Chili Badger.
Sorry, Chili. Thank you. Right.
Yeah.
Lord Flashheart from Blackadder, Rick Mail, woof woof. I never did Blackadder.
Oh, mate, I remember. He was the cool guy who came in and stole the girl and was the hero and everything. And so brilliant, Lord Flashheart.
Okay, M Happy. He's very happy at the moment. Got lucky at Spencer's auction with the Bremont.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Ooh, I wonder if that's the one I reviewed, the Bremont. I reviewed it. I think it was a slow move. I reviewed a Bremont on the channel. So you got a bit of Ticker's DNA on that Bremont.
it's just devalued $2,000.
Just make sure you wash it, or you can return it, whichever one you want.
Yeah, you might want to disinfect that.
Chamber or something, disinfection chamber for a couple of months.
Take it for service immediately.
Check the
car wash. Take it to the car wash immediately.
Check the bezel still moves. Okay. Oh, brilliant.
That's why it was discounted.
That's why it's discounted.
I love you guys. Right. So tonight we have a bit of a contentious subject. Not from me particularly, I don't give a rat's ass about Rolex, as you know. Apart from one of the most expensive ones that will ever cost, which is a Rolex Mill Sub, 5517, which I keep banging on about, and I will do until I have one in my hands, which will be never. So there you go. So our illustrious Palm here, the executive producer of the Tea and Tickers Emporium.
Yes.
He's going to go full screen. Are you going to go full screen? Not full screen.
I will. I'll go full. Well, I'll share.
And he's going to.
I won't go full screen.
He's going to select 9 out of the 253 Rolex disasters that exist. Oh no, not that many. Sorry, I don't know how many. How many disasters?
This is the thing. Are they disasters or are they Masterclass? So because you've got it, hardly ever gets it wrong. But let's have a look. Let's see if they all agree with. So I've picked 10 watches. I mean, it's hard to find 10 to be honest with you, and I'm going to give a little brief description why I think it's just a very brief one. And the panel are really going to rip it, tear it to shreds. I'm hoping they're the real stars here tonight. Okay, so Right.
Very nice.
You can see the icon, right?
That's not supposed to be me, by the way, is it?
I don't know. Let's see what they say in the comments. What do the comments say? Is that Tigger's watching kids' programs in his 40s?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be young me with more hair and oversized glasses?
Right. Okay, the first one.
Ooh.
And this is keeping up with what's going on in the world, in the watch world. The Sea Dweller Deep Sea Challenge, reference 126067. This is absolutely gigantic. Yes, this is huge. Right. The Beast. It's called the Beast. So I'm saying, is this a beast or is this a beauty? There you go. There's the spec.
Spec up with the Omega. Was it bigger than the Omega in size?
Yes,
generally?
It's 50 millimeters. Look, it's titanium. Right. I've underlined the contentious parts. Is that good or bad? So 50 millimeters. Some people love that. I mean, I see this more as a collector's piece rather than a. I mean, look at that bottom right-hand picture. Jesus, who's gonna? I don't know. It just doesn't look right to me. But if you're a big lad, then that'll be fine. Good caliber 3230. I mean, look at that.
Matt H would love a piece of that. I'm telling you, he'd rock that.
Okay. Ooh, you must have big.
Can we just remove? Can we remove the comment so we can see Brian again?
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Good thing I cleared my nose before you.
Sorry.
Give a guy some warning.
Yeah. So another thing is this is waterproof to 36,090 feet, which is 11,000 meters.
And the fact is,
if you're ever down there,
down there. Good explain, wouldn't it?
Don't know what you'd probably find. God knows what you find down there. The crystal's 9.5 millimeters in height, and the thickness is 23 millimeters. Look at that. 2.3 centimeters taller than your wrist. Well, everyone's wrist.
Well, similar to the Crepas in height, not in overall size, but in height, the Crepas were just as ridiculous.
So so let's go around. What do you reckon, John Tickers? What's your take? Look at the top right hand picture as well. I mean, he's trying to wear it with the suit, and under the cuff it's not happening there, is it?
It's not happening. It's not going under the cuff, and it's not going in his trouser pocket. If he has to reach in his trouser pocket, he's going to be stumped by the watch, and if he's got a deep pocket, he ain't going to reach anything in there, is he? He's probably gonna get some kind of repetitive strain injury on his hands with wearing that thing. You know what I mean? With the weight of that thing. If he goes on a plane, it's probably going to tip the scales on the plane, and they're not going to be take off because it's got extra weight. But I'm just joking. But seriously, I prefer the Omega out of the big. If I had to have a big boy like that. You're not going to ever go that deep. Your head's going to explode before you get anywhere near it.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer I'm not anti-Rolex or anything like that. I just think the Omega looks better than that thing.
Okay. I'll tell you what, John, could you drag me down to where Brian is, and then you can put comments up, because I'm just going to be reading this anyway, because Brian is commenting, so it'd probably be a better look.
Yeah, is that good?
Right there, snuggled under the tickers again.
Yeah, you go. Yeah,
nuzzled
in your rightful place.
There you go. Okay. So you can put comments up now if you want.
Comments up, right? Okay. Hold me. Imagine the special boat service use that watch. Well, I just don't think they would. I mean, I have the issued special boat service watch, and it's a lot better than that.
I'm sure that turns into a boat.
The special boat service they probably only go. They probably don't even go 300 meters. It's like the Marine National; they don't go that far down, so they certainly don't need that kind of water resistance. And it's just cumbersome. I think they just tried to prove a point because Omega got there before them.
Yeah,
I've got a different angle on this, but I'll wait. Yep.
Okay, let's go on with the. Okay, that would be even too big for Gulliver.
So, is this a tick or is this a win?
No, not for me.
Mistake or a masterclass?
It's a mistake for me. Okay. Only the special bus service would wear that watch. Yeah.
You need to ask. You need to ask Mark about that.
Yeah. Mark Bowman. Yeah, Mark Bowman is going to go over it. Okay. I'm happy not doing it for me.
If he wore that on the outside hand when he made a turn, the bus would tip over.
Yeah, round the corners. Don't hit any corners with that on. Yeah.
Chris Clue said he'd like it. Matt H, as I predicted, would love one. Absolutely, he would. You can wear it on your ankle.
That is true.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. You've got a tag on one hand, on one side. You can put that on the other side. You balance yourself out, couldn't you? Okay. Brian just went up in the world. Alicia Amiga Ultra Deep FOD X1 can go up to 15,000 meters. Yeah, but your head would explode, Thomas, if you went down that far. For God's sake, like the Swatch wall clock. It's like the Swatch wall clock. Yeah, Helmut, they don't go far down that. They don't go that far down yet. Okay. Ridiculous about a Rolex ST43 JC plus many subs. Thank you, TT boy. Finally. Sorry, Batch. We'll get to you in a minute, mate. Look at me trying to wear Biggie's Rolex discreetly.
Yeah,
George, the Rolex is a lethal weapon in most countries. I'm not joking. He smacks someone in the face. He ain't getting up, are they? You know what I mean?
Wear that around your knuckles, yeah.
Yeah. Knuckle duster.
No, not a mistake for Rolex.
Titanium knuckles, yeah.
If it was pink, it was pink with yellow spots, you'd still bloody sell it because it's a Rolex. Panerai Agizano is 60 mil. Is it right? Okay. But is it as thick? 251 grams. What's 251 grams?
The weight of a watch.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Well,
that sounds.
I'm guessing that's all it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's a different shop.
Unless he's talking to the cartel in Mexico.
No, I'm saying
some kind of code.
251 grams doesn't actually sound heavy.
Well, it's titanium. This is something I wanted to say. Like, it does look like it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can't speak. It looks like it should be really heavy, but it's not. It's titanium, right? So it's a lighter metal.
Yeah, it will be lighter.
So it won't feel as bad as what it looks.
What's the lug? What's the lug to lug? Do you know what the lug to lug is?
I do not know.
It's even overhanging that the bottom right. We see it. It's even overhanging his wrist, isn't it?
Probably like 54 or something, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's even overhanging that bloke's wrist, isn't it?
Probably a bit more than that. 56. What do you reckon? You think it's 54?
It could be 56.
Diameters.
Watch for a specific purpose, not really for everyday. Yeah, but the thing about Ian, it's not even doing the specific job, is it? Because no one is going down that deep. So what's the point?
So this is went down the Mariana Trench, didn't it? This is the deepest any watch has gone, allegedly. The
average guy going to Ibiza is going swimming with it. Ain't going down that far, is he?
Yeah, but you know what this is in reference to, right? This watch, the old bubble watch, what Rolex made, which was equally ridiculous at the time of production as well.
Yeah,
right. So
true. That is true.
This is a stupid watch.
How far did that go down the bubble watch? What was the?
I can't remember, but for the time, it was pretty crazy, I think.
Right.
But
okay.
This is a stupid watch for this time, but give it another 40, 50 years, and it'd be ultra collectible, I'd imagine. Like, that's not why you should get a watch, but it's more the significance of the achievement what Rolex did this for, rather than for people to buy, I think.
Yeah, it's a collector's watch. This isn't something people
are going to wear every
day.
Yeah.
What's
it's a significance.
Yeah. What is it? Is it 20? What is it in UK? What is it?
21K, I think.
21.
Wow.
You stomp up with that and stick it in a safe, and you will if you might be just about alive.
Yeah.
What it makes, you might be nursing home, might be nursing home peeing yourself though, but
yeah. So my answer on this is, as a practical watch, it's not practical, it's a failure as a practical watch. As a collector's piece, it's a victory. It's a win.
Okay, so it's a masterclass.
So the question,
it's a masterclass. Yeah.
What are you?
I think so.
Question, isn't it? Yeah.
Cool. Right, Brian, you've been very conspicuously quiet What's going on?
He's probably got one on order, mate. He's only
tried one. His AD gave him
unboxing live.
Yeah, this earlier on today.
He's gonna get rinsed, isn't he? Because he's bought one.
No, I'm getting the first version they do in platinum.
Ooh, not in gold. Platinum, yeah. Why not?
Here's my thoughts. It's ridiculous. It's useless. It's purposeless. But bravo to Rolex for doing it and saying, "All right, we can go deeper than you can." Wonderful. Next.
Do you think it's a collectible watch? Would you, if you were a Rolex dive watch collector or even a dive watch collector, would this be a must-have in your collection?
Yeah, because the minute everybody came out with the James Cameron Deep Sea, you had to go get that one because you had to get that to go with your all that bullshit. Yeah. Sure.
But this has kind of replaced that now, isn't it? Because that's kind of like the not so deep one.
Well, it's certainly not wearable, but sure. It's a flex. Rolex is flexing themselves. So, and nobody could test it because you can't get anything to go that deep anyway.
You're going down the Mariana Trench in a hurry. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of these
long piece of string.
These are all tested in labs.
Put it on a canary down the.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you put it down that deep and it comes back up with a Loch Ness monster and a squid attached to it, and they've eaten it. Yeah. All right.
Damn. So is that a mistake or masterclass, Brian?
Oh, it's a mistake.
Okay.
Out of those choices, because it's a waste of their R&D and their time and their effort.
Okay. Cool. Well, what have we got what do people in the comments think? Is that a mistake? Is this a mistake or is this a win for Rolex? A masterclass moment?
Yeah.
Or is everyone bored of it now? Masterclass. Remember Vox says masterclass.
Masterclass.
Oh yeah, please just try and on the guide in the comments, just come up with exactly what it is rather than comments about it. So so Memo Vox says masterclass. Okay, any more?
Brian McCarthy, it's a win. Watch your 63 winner. This is very popular. Ian Nixon, no comment.
It's a winner. It's a collector's piece winner. Yeah. If you're a collector, it's a winner.
Chili Badger said, "We'll wait till I handle it, then I will know."
It might be so thick, even the badger can't get its teeth through it.
Okay, this is getting a lot of love in the comments.
Wow. Give your head a wobble, guys.
I think it's it's a collectible. If you were a collector, you'd get it. But for me, I just, it's just not.
Oh, Mark Bowman's in. Okay, Mark, what do we?
Technical masterpiece, he says. Yeah.
So what do you say about the
Ray has a mistake. Cool. Muhammad Ali says it's not for him, so therefore this is definitely a mistake.
Yeah. Matt H says a win. Yeah. So Mark Bowman, are you in the special bus service like someone said before?
Special bus.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're done on this one. Should we move on?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Next. And then the complete opposite end of the spectrum here. This is the Explorer, reference 124273, 36mm two-tone. This, to me, I call this the contradiction, or is it? And here are the tech specs on that. So what makes this good or bad? I don't know. We're going to decide that. It's gold and steel, two-tone. It's 36mm. The 3, 6, and 9 are in gold, and have chromolite indices. The caliber 3230 is a good caliber. That's one of the new, I think, 70 hours power reserve. So that's one of the new, and it is waterproof to 100 meters. Traditionally, the Explorer went up Everest, or allegedly went up Everest, or as a tool watch which can get bashed around a bit. And this is tiny and
insignificant
gold. I'm tried one of these on as well. I saw one when I was on holiday, and it's all right. But then you kind of see it at the price, and it was like, I'm not paying £9,000 for an Explorer. So for me, it's a miss. It's okay, but I'd call it a miss myself, a mistake.
Am I going? Sorry, am I going next, Barn?
John, you're in. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So the girl size in it, 36. So it probably needs a bit of blingy gold on it. Some, let's go with the girl image. No? Okay, maybe not. No, no, it doesn't work. It's a tool watch, isn't it? It is a tool watch, as you said, so it doesn't deserve to have gold on. It's like no, just no. It's to me, it's an Everest tool.
Because all watch. Rolexes are tool watches, but they have gold versions of them. So then, I
don't agree with them. It's not. This is like a. I don't know, a different version of the Hamilton, if you like. It's a tool watch. Their version of a tool watch, isn't it, for Everest? So putting gold on it is just insignificant and poncy and doesn't deserve to be on it. No, on its own, it's a nice watch. It's on its own, it's a nice watch without the gold on it. But no,
the steel version.
The steel version is fine. I like
the
steel version. Absolute mistake for me. Yeah. Okay. Just let's just quickly go for the comments, if you don't mind, please. Right. A brilliant option to entice people with smaller wrists and women into the Rolex jewelry bubble. Yeah, that's fair enough, but not for me. Steel, my only option with this watch. Yes, Matt H, sensible. Yeah. Okay, thank you. TT Boy, mistake. Thank you very much. Brian McCarthy, love the two-tone sub, but for some reason this doesn't work for me. Well done. Mr. Happy, plenty of date, just buy metal options. Memovox says it's a mistake. Right, okay, we're up with the comments now. Okay,
so that's quite the opposite of the last one, which and this is completely at the other end of the spectrum, isn't it? So, Andy, what do you reckon?
Gosh, I'd have to say it is a bit of a fail from my view as well. I don't think the two-tone quite works. I don't think we're quite in the two-tone trend yet, right? I don't think it's really come back just yet, the two-tone. So I think it's... unless Rolex is trying to set the trend of two-tone again. But it's never been, by metals, not many people's favourite, right?
Can I just quickly jump in with a super chat for Mark Bowman for the special bus service? Thank you.
Bus service.
Just heads up. Just heard from a friend of a friend. Rolex are after Omega big time. They're bringing out a GMT.
Titanium.
I want one. Brilliant. I'll take it. How much?
Thank you, Mark. Get back to your bus, mate. Yeah.
Ice on the road.
Don't miss a stop, Mark.
Yeah. You stopped. You pulled over the bus stop.
Titanium, very nice.
Very nice. Go on. Sorry, Andy. You were in mid-flow. Do apologise.
No. So I don't know. I agree with you guys. I think the Explorers, the traditional steel Explorer is the kind of rough and ready watch you throw on. You don't worry about banging it about. And having a soft gold on this watch kind of defeats that purpose, right? So, I don't know. I'm just undecided. Am I allowed to be undecided? It doesn't offend me, but I wouldn't choose it.
You have to give us a decision.
Yeah, decision. Yeah.
This isn't one of those kind of shows.
No.
Feel free to
cock on the block, mate. Would you buy it or not?
Yeah, feel free to unbutton your shirt and button.
You can sell it after on the next day, Andy. Don't worry, we won't judge you.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it looks bad. I wouldn't say it's a masterclass either. So I think I'm going to go with everybody. I'm going to say no, it's a bit of a fail. Yeah, I'm closer to that side of the spectrum than the winning side.
All right, balanced view from Batch. Brian, I'm expecting gunfire here.
Here comes the gunfire, baby. All right, everybody settle down.
Ray, just a mistake as Rolex like tickers. You just made tea go out my nostrils at great speed with special bus service. I'm not responsible for the actual I don't. Who was it who came out with the special bus service? One of the guys in the chat earlier, wasn't it? Who came up with that little?
Was it? I thought it was one of yours. I didn't know. You could have claimed that.
No, I mean, because if I did, the person who did say it would come back to me.
After you, yeah.
I think it's Mr. Happy. I think it might be Mr. Happy who mentioned it. It was someone who said that. And it was, I'm going to use it now. That's Mark. Mark is going to be tired with that all the time now. Sorry, go on, Brian. Let's
you
say your excuse for buying one.
You just ramble on like it's your own Viking channel. Go ahead.
Brian, please, we insist. Where's that gunfire? You're just loading up. Come on, unleash hell.
Go on. Release your load, Brian. No, don't release your load, Brian. Just tell me what you think.
I'm waiting for you all to stop talking so that I can speak and so that the audience can clearly hear me. This is a double loss. It's a double fail. It's a fail, one, because the Explorer is a 36 millimeter, which who the hell needs it? It's too damn small. The Explorer should be in the same size case along with the Air King and the Milgauss. You got to make it big enough to wear. Leave it the fuck alone in steel. And if you want to do a two-tone in that, you got the Datejust all over the place. It's all kinds of two-tones that are all ladies' watches. Because this is basically a ladies' watch now.
Ooh.
Double fail. Wow. Loser.
Double fail. Wow.
Yeah. Exactly. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to the comments if I may.
But it is a good looking. It is a good looking watch. If it was an adult size, it would be even better.
It is very Datejust, isn't it? Datejusty, the way the smooth bezel, oyster Datejust
it's basically a 36 millimeter OP with a 3.6 and 9 on it and gold.
Chili Badger says fail, but I would buy under retail. It's cheap. Nice enough, but not for me. No, Ian, mate, it would dwarf you, wouldn't it? God's sake, a 36.
No, not for Ian. Definitely
not for you, Ian.
Not for Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis does not wear this. Yeah.
Two-tone isn't popular. The root beer begs to differ. Okay. Matt H. All of the two-tone watches work. Some better than the full gold, but definitely not this watch. Chili Badger, me. Okay. How many Explorers go further than the pub or office? Bit of bling, why not? Too expensive, though. Yeah,
it's the price as well. That's the thing. Yeah, it's the price as well.
What do you guys think of the two-tone Sky Dweller?
Love it.
Yeah, I like that. I like it.
Sure.
I think that's nice.
It's not 36 mil.
No.
Yeah,
it's a lot bigger,
43 mil, I think.
I know women who love this TT Explorer.
Yeah. It's a great looking ladies' watch. So is the 36 millimeter Datejust.
But then is it a fail if it's good for women?
It's not what it was made to. It's not what it's built
to do. Yeah, fair.
The Explorer should definitely stay true to its roots and be 36 mil.
Maybe there are people who like there's the actual tradition with it, which is it's the gold more than it's not the steel one we put up, it's the gold one that we put up. Yeah.
Brian, it nailed it. All right. Matt hates.
See, I don't have an issue with the size.
I've heard that. Matt hates. Have you told your lovely wife?
Yeah, nobody complains.
Okay. My Explorer's not for me. Nope. Okay. Mark Bowman, how do we take that comment? I don't know. Right, okay. No. She's losing it here. Right.
Ticker's on form today. Right, okay. Shall we move on? I think we might have to.
Yeah, I think we've roasted this one.
Yeah, hurry up. I have theater tickets for tonight. So.
Okay, all right. So the next one, the Flex. Yacht-Master II, reference 116680. Here's the specs. These are the good parts or the bad parts. I don't know. This is in steel, this one. 44 millimeter. So it's a beast. It's not 50 millimeter. So that would dwarf this. The ultra deep, not ultra deep, but deep sea challenge. Caliber 4161. It's got a regatta chronograph. Now, that's a flyback chrono, I'm guessing, but they've made it into a regatta racing kind of tool to make it all fancy pants for yacht racing people. And again, that's why I called it the Flex. And it does have a bidirectional rotatable ring command bezel, but it also has the name of the watch on the bezel in that ceramic, which I mean, is that in case you forget what watch you're wearing, or which one have I got? Yacht-Master 1 or 2? Oh, it's number 1. I mean, number 2. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I've picked this one. 44 mil. I know someone who has one of these, who had. I think he still has it, and he's a big lad, and it suits him actually. And he's just certain people. I can see this absolutely suiting their lifestyle as well. He has the lifestyle to wear this as well, but for the average person, I'm not sure this is a real masterclass for Rolex, and I think it could be a bit of a slight mistake for a tool watch manufacturer to make a yacht racing watch. But John, you tell me, you put me straight.
Right, okay. Anyone who wears this around who doesn't have a yacht and doesn't go on a yacht will look a complete twat. Really, you can't be off to the pub with one of these, and just look. Why? What's the point?
You won't be wearing it for long.
It is ugly. I mean, it's also it's a width. To me, even if he did actually buy this hideous thing, the width of the bracelet it doesn't look wide enough. You know what I mean? Where it goes into the case, it just doesn't. It's like too much overhang either side of the bracelet on the case. The bracelet should be wider. Do you see what I mean?
Are you saying it looks like a crepice on a Cartier strap?
On a NATO, yeah.
These are crepice dial ugly. This is just ugly. So why do you have to flex and tell? I said have a Yacht-Master II written on the bezel. It's a tool watch. You don't need anything on it that doesn't help you do the job when it's navigating. I'm sorry. You just don't have. You have one of these maybe if you go out on a boat, and maybe you can just about,
not just a boat, a yacht.
A yacht. Sorry, yeah. You can forgive them for it, I suppose, in a way. But if you go around, walking around your local Lidl or one of these on, you just might look like you're having a wobble because it's like, there's no need for it. It's just, absolutely. You drive around and your fuel consumption in your car is just going to plummet because you've got that fucking thing on and so much weight in the car. You know what I mean?
So I'm guessing you're saying this is a mistake. Just
absolutely. Yeah.
You're hinting at that, right?
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah. Mistake. Yeah. Mistake. Next.
Right.
I'll make it quick.
Go on then, Brian.
I'll make it quick. I've turned these down at retail.
Ooh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, you can't tell what fucking time it is on the watch.
You agreed. I can't. Yes, you're right. Yes.
And I don't have a yacht, and I don't need to count down 10 minutes. So
you haven't got a yacht. What you slipped up there?
Really?
He hasn't got a yacht. No, he hasn't got a yacht. He has
a yacht. Yeah,
fleet of yachts or something. Yeah.
Cruise ships. A fleet of cruise ships.
Yeah. Buying 10 of these, one for each yacht. So
yeah, I don't own the whole company. I just own a few shares of it.
Yeah.
When did I last go diving? I will
in the water.
Never sorry, in the water. I never have.
Water.
No. Water. Never gone water diving. No.
Brian McCarthy says good for timing a microwave meal. That's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
So is the timer on the microwave.
Well, you got this. You spent, that much money on this.
Exactly,
you use this one.
Mank watch.
Use it for something.
Real. Mank watch, keeping it real. I wear mine while rowing down the Manchester Ship Canal. And all you Southerners won't know where the Manchester Ship Canal is, will you?
I know where it is. I got a picture of it.
Actually, will all you Southerners actually know where Manchester is? Okay.
That's true.
Am I the right kind of person? Mank watch, keeping it real. Yes.
If you can afford one, you're the right person. Yeah.
Right. But Manchester's that's the eastern suburbs of Liverpool.
Okay, let's move on.
Yes,
Andy, quick,
Yeah,
save the show.
so.
Yeah.
Well, I can't save this watch. I can't stand it. I think everybody knows the word chav, right? I just think it's the chav Rolex. I just can't stand it.
Ooh, really?
A chav can't afford one of these.
Chav Rolex.
No,
but a certain kind of chav who deals in things can, and I just freaking hate it. It's just not a nice watch. Yeah.
Things? What kind of things?
It's like a drug dealer watching it.
Oh, right.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just say it how it is.
I was on an airplane sitting next to a guy that had one in full gold, in yellow gold, and I couldn't tell what time it was on his watch. And I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, does Brian know what a chav is? No, they don't have chavs in America, do they?
What they call them, rednecks. I don't know. What would you call a chav in America?
What does chav stand for?
I don't know. It's a whole different debate.
No, it's a whole different thing. But
something and violence, isn't it?
Just people who are a bit rough and ready. People who are a bit rough and ready, right? But I just don't think it's classy or anything. I just don't like it.
As Matt H said, you'll recognise it across the room more than most Rolexes. Sorry, Mr. Happy, not Mr. Sorry, not Matt H. M. Happy, sorry. You'd recognise it from across the room more than most Rolexes. You're true, isn't it? You'd zone in on that thing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd see it across the room, and then you'd go the opposite way.
The Pro Ploff's the only thing that's probably more recognisable than that thing because of the shape of it.
True.
Yeah,
but again, I do know one person who has this, and it actually does suit them. I didn't think.
But you said they're a big boy, didn't you? Didn't you say? Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine that on my wrist? Can you imagine? I mean, I could rock big watches.
You'd be like Iron Man, you know, the thing in his chest.
I mean, I could rock a Pro Ploff. I've tried Paul's Pro Ploff on, and it actually suited me. But that thing is because of the shape of the Pro Ploff, it doesn't overhang the wrist. I mean, that thing will be just like it'd be like a 2 foot either side of my wrist or something, wouldn't it? Ridiculous, you know. Talking about repetitive strain injury. My God.
Right. So this is a mistake we're taking, yeah?
Yeah. You just see, the chav in the pub, like, I've just got my new Yacht-Master II, innit? Like, just showing it on the dial, pointing to it because it says it in big writing. Yeah, it's 100% that.
Hey, Danny says, back to your cars, give us a ring and I'll do you 3 for 50 quid.
All right, mate, yeah. The usual.
Yeah.
Right, next one. Oh, Brian. Sorry, See my head spinning just when you did that. So this is the head spinner for me, and it's the standout feature is its left-hand drive. It's 40 mil caliber 3285. It's a true GMT function on it, so that's a plus. Another plus, it's got the Rolex green bezel and hand. Well, it's half bezel and hand. And again, it's a left-hand drive with exclamation marks. I can't get on with it. It's the date on the wrong side, everything. It just kind of still makes my head spin. But so I don't think it's a miss. It's different. I think for a collector, that's good. I don't think that's a mistake. Would I get if someone offered me this or a Pepsi, I'd probably take the Pepsi. But if I had a Pepsi already, then maybe if I was, at that level of collector where I would, can get any watch I want, it would probably go in the collection. But it's not Masterclass for me because it's not. If I've had one Rolex, if someone said to me, "This is the only Rolex you can ever own," I wouldn't pick this one. And that's me done. So, Johnny.
Right. That left-hand drive with the crown on that side and the date on that side are about as useful as a chocolate fire guard. Seriously. And because we know somebody who actually wears it on the incorrect wrist,
who's that?
It makes it even more fucking useless. Brian. Because the idea you have it on the correct wrist, which is the left wrist, and you've got a novelty because it's on the other side. When you stick it on the incorrect wrist, the right wrist, it just becomes insignificant. More insignificant than it actually is anyway. So an absolute big fat no from me.
Well, insignificant.
I think Brian needs to think Brian next.
I think he needs to get
Oh, do you have
shots in? Get some shots in there. Yeah.
Do you have to ask me what I think of the watch? And I don't care what all you other wankers think of it because you're all idiots. So there.
What do you really think
diplomatic.
of it? Yeah. So you're saying that was a mistake then, Brian?
Oh, I want another one. I want more.
Okay, so Masterclass from Brian.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, we need to answer that. Okay. Mistake. Only person who would love this is Miss Piggy.
Oh, right.
Okay. And Stevie Wonder. Seriously, Dan. Hey, Nicholas, do you know Dowie and Gizzy from... What's that to do with it?
Dowie and Gizzy. Gizzy or Jizzy?
Jizzy. No,
your end, yeah.
Jizzy. No, not with a G.
Not Jizzy, no. Gizzy, it must be Gizzy, yeah.
Yeah.
So M Happy says, "Don't hold back, Brian." I think Brian did actually. I
don't think he did. I was the one who didn't hold back.
He did, yeah.
Person. I'm the one who let go, not him.
I wanted more.
I have no need to hold. I have no need to let it go. It's a winner, and that's all there is to it. And those of you that can't see it are in your wrong side of your mind.
Yeah.
Not the wrong side of the watch.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess it's me then. Gosh, I don't know what to think about it. I think I've never handled it, so without actually wearing it or seeing how I feel about it in person, it's hard to comment, right? There's something cool about it. It's a masterclass again for the collectible reason. If you are left-handed and you do wear it on the so-called wrong wrist, then it does make sense. It doesn't look backwards, so I kind of like it. I'm more with Brian on this one. I think it's kind of cool. It's something different. It's something a bit more out there from Rolex. And I think it'd be a huge future collectible. So I wouldn't turn this down if I was offered it. Put it that way.
No, that's a whole different conversation. But if someone said to you, "This is the only watch you can ever have,"
yeah, but okay. Well, let's do it another way because
only Rolex you could ever have.
Right, you're not allowed to sell it, but you've got to keep it forever. So you're not buying it for a value. Would I rock this watch? Yeah, I'd rock this watch. I think it's kind of cool.
Oh, so
because it's a conversation starter. I like things. I like wearing watches. What kind of irritate people sometimes as well. So I like to wear watches for me rather than other people, and I think it's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll stick with Brian on this one. Yeah.
Yeah. What happens if the person wearing is also irritating as well as the watch?
Hey, we're not talking about me personally. So fuck you.
Yeah, you should just wear a Velcro strap then.
I'm just joking, yeah.
What if it had fixed spring bars on it?
No, I even
I'd be all over it. I'd be all over it if it were fixed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they said that the Marine National or the Special Boat Service.
Yeah, special service. Yes.
Or the Special Bus Service are wearing it. I'd be all over it.
Service,
yeah.
Special train service.
Daring missions to get blue rinses into their seats safely. Special bus service. I'd be fixed lugs and a NATO strap. I'd be all over it. You know that, yeah.
Yeah, well, Jimi Hendrix would wear this.
What they're saying in the comments? What's going on in the chat?
Yeah, they're having their own discussion. Leave them alone.
Okay, so the LHD Pelagos is my favourite Pelagos apart from the FXT. Thank you very much, Thomas. I don't like the colours on this Rolex. Ray Woof Woof said it's a mistake.
Oh,
okay. Muhammad Ali said he is a winner and wants one. Matt H, I like this watch, but I prefer the date on the other side. So it's a dog's dinner and needs to be on the other side. Thank you. Okay, we've already said that one. Okay, Happy says for collectors only.
Yeah.
Mark Bowman. I know he loves this watch, and he likes that first one he did as well.
He does, doesn't he? Is Mark Bowman Andy in disguise? That's what I want.
Look, we're from the same town. We don't have much of his own thoughts.
That's right. Yeah, that figures. Yeah. You've all inhaled something from the same power station somewhere, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we just stick together.
Yeah. You all went to the power station in Hull a few years ago, and that's affected your brains.
Yeah, it's a school trip, you know.
Yeah. So Sturgy Danny's the same as well.
And Gizzy.
Yeah. Ray said, there goes me tea again. Really? Love it. Okay.
Well, Whole Milk says Mark shirts don't button that low. Actually, that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
True. Right, okay. So that was a success. That was a masterclass. So
Mark Bowman's going to come back with a whole new shirts with the all
new outfit. Image next time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next one. Right. The aviation watch for the land. Ooh. Are you sure? So Air King, the new Air King, or even the old Air King, reference 126900. Tech specs. So steel bloodhound dial from failed land speed record. So for an Air King, this for me was kind of. I don't quite understand why it's an Air King. I think it's. To be honest, I think it's cool that it's a dial. I actually don't think that's that bad, that bit. I just don't understand why it's an Air King. That's my problem with this. I think it's all right as a watch and the whole speed thing if it was on some other watch, but land speed records and the air are two very separate. It's like submarine. Like this, our Air King can go 20,000 feet under the sea. It doesn't make sense, right? It's 40 mil, good size, caliber 3230, modern kind of 70-hour power reserve, 3-hander, so nice and easy. No need to change the date on it. And this is one thing that some people love and some people hate is the yellow Rolex crown, because it's the only Rolex that has the traditional kind of writing and crown. But some people just don't like it. I don't mind it. It wouldn't make me buy it, but I think it's all right. I think this is. I would go for not Masterclass, but I'd say it's good. It's not a fail. It's not a mistake for me because of the only thing that made me do this, put this on, is just the fact that it's an Air King for the ground, which is ridiculous. A ridiculous association. That's what I would say.
But it's been ridiculous for years.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
this one and the last one. Yeah.
So this version is just continuing some of the ridiculousness.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense why they continued with this bloodhound dial again. I know the 05, they wanted to correct it. They listened to the people, but again, it's like having saying our Air King goes under the 30,000 feet under the sea. It doesn't make sense. Right, John, or who wants to go next? Brian, you go first. Go on.
Yeah, so I like everything about this watch except for the fact that the Air King, when it came out, was the largest of Rolex's watches. And that's why they called it the Air King, because it was big and you could see it easy. So it should have been 44 or 45. Other than that, I love the new professional case on it, because the professional case, like all my GMTs, is nice and comfortable. I like the crown guards. I like the look of the dial. I just think that if they're going to continue with it, they need to actually make it, like bigger than all their other watches.
Make it an Air King.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Make it bigger. I don't know. Rub it a lot and see if it grows.
Not too much. Yeah. Don't polish it too much.
Yep.
So for you, that is fail, hit,
no
masterclass, mistake.
This is a hit, and it could be a masterclass if they ran it up to like a 44 or a 43 even, and made it. Yeah.
Okay. Does it get a point or no, nil point?
No, I would buy it.
Okay, so it gets a tick on Brian.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I know Andy's view on this, so I'm going to go to John next.
I actually think it's the best looking one so far out of all the portions you've actually put up. It's actually quite nice.
It does look nice. I did say it looks nice, but it's just the air king.
Yeah, but all the rest, all the others didn't look nice. This looks nice. Okay. So it's hard to say. Well, I wouldn't buy a Rolex. As you know, I wouldn't buy a Rolex, but I'd buy it out. If you had a choice of this over all the other ones you've showed so far, then yes, it would get my vote, and I'd buy it.
Okay,
so it's a winner.
It's a tick, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So right. Andy, should I get the red? Should I get the red pen ready for the?
Well, no, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you what I like about it first. I love the yellow crown. I love the green font on the dial. I really like that. What I don't like is the Bloodhound dial. It's linked with a failed project. It's not really relevant to the watch. And if you was to remove that dial, keep the the Rolex crown how it is, keep the font how it is in the green. And then if you was to go back to the older 90s Air Kings, which had these beautiful like kind of steel light dials, really reflective, really played nicely in the light. They had like blue dials, salmon dials. And if you just kept it clean with a 369, but kept the same, new kind of Rolex branding unique to the Air King, I would absolutely go for that. I'd love it. So I'd like to see them reiterate the old 90s Air Kings to a modern size. And yeah, it'd be a winner. So the dial...
Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
Is this the size you mean by modern size?
Yeah, I think 40 is fine. I understand the point. A pilot's watch, and it was traditionally the biggest in the line, so okay, you upsize it a bit. But I just don't think the dial's a winner. I like the case. I like I like the yellow crown. I like how that's unique. I just don't like the Bloodhound dial at all. Remove that, stick a salmon dial on it, and it'd be epic. Yeah.
I would like to see them bring back some of the fun bezels that they did with the Air King.
Also the bezels, yeah.
Some of those engine turned in different colors. Yep. You could get them in precious and
yeah.
So amazing. If they did what you said, would that not be quite close to the Explorer? And actually 36 now. No, hang on. Scrap that. That was the old 13.
Well, no, you could have that argument, but the 90s Air King already had the 369 like the Explorer anyway, right? It's always been a bit of a, that kind of watch. But yeah, I'd love to see him. If you check, I'm not plugging my Instagram, but if you check my latest post on the Instagram, I was handling my friend's Air King, which is the one what I'm referencing. I don't know if there's that reference for it, 1400 something, I don't know. But it's, those dials are beautiful in person. And I think just a lot cleaner. And yeah, nothing wrong with the case, nothing wrong with the colours of the branding. Just get rid of the Bloodhound dial for me. Yeah.
Okay, so check Batch's Instagram. Shameless plug there, but go for it.
Sorry. Yeah.
And check the Tea and Tickers Instagram while you're at it.
Yeah, check it. Yeah. Make sure to subscribe to Tea and Tickers. Night Wristwatchman.
Everyone.
Yeah, Brian.
Whatever you do, Brian. Don't go to my Instagram and don't follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Ooh, clever. See what you did there.
I see. Look at that. Reverse psychology.
What's yours, Brian? Poke and Smoke or something. What's it called? What's your Instagram, Brian?
Watch It's Brian.
Oh, is that it? Making sure. Okay. Yeah. Making sure. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That got That's a resounding success. The Air King. So that, we all agreed that was a tick rather than a masterclass. Excellent. Next one. The Bond villain watch.
Oh God.
King Midas, reference 9630. Tech specs, full gold. Now this is a Genta design, so before everyone, that may change some people's minds who straight away thought, "No, I don't like this," but that may have swung some opinions the other way. Integrated bracelet from the 70s. It's inspired from the Acropolis, the Greek Parthenon in the Acropolis, so that whole the way it truncates at the top, the way it triangulates at the top. Sorry, that's all supposed to be from there. 1970s design, if that's your thing. The King Midas engraved on the case. To me, that's a mistake. I like the crown, and this is actually part of the Cellini collection again, which could be not something that sells it too well. I think it's different. It's unique. It's not what you would expect from Rolex. Would I say it's a mistake? In the 70s, I think lots of mistakes were made by everyone. So I think it's cool for that era. It's kind of a bit pimp. It's a bit bling. But again, I wouldn't get this. So I would give this a cross myself.
Okay. I'd wear it all day long. I really like it.
Okay. So...
But I think everybody would probably guess that by now, right?
I'm waiting for Mark Bowman to tell me he'd like it as well.
Yeah, Mark Bowman likes this one, yeah.
Yeah.
He does like this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, any reasons? Come on, let's give us some reasons.
No, I'll go then, yeah. I just think it's really cool. I don't know, I just like the design. I like different case designs, what kind of break the mold from conventional watch design. I don't really see it as a watch as such. I see it more like a man's bracelet with a clock feature inside it, and I think that's what like brands like Piaget with Apollo was doing that in that era as well. So yeah. I like it. I think it's cool if you wear it for how it's supposed to be worn rather than, obviously by modern standards, this isn't how a watch would conventionally look, right? But if you wear it like a cool piece of jewelry with a tuxedo to a dinner.
Yeah. I was thinking, is this more like at the discotheque with a white suit? And
yeah, with the shirt undone, the medallions.
Yeah. Strutting down the street with Saturday Night Fever music playing.
Yeah, yeah. But even now, modern day, just imagine tuxedo, this watch. Come on, that's cool. Yeah, it's a special events watch. Yeah, it's not an everyday.
I'd rather wear a
watch.
day in that scenario, but
it's a conversation starter, isn't it? It's cool. It's different. Something more unique. Yeah, sorry, I'll defend this one. I like it. A win.
How would that conversation go, dude? Why are you wearing that watch?
You see, I think when people see this in person,
no, I'm joking. I'm just messing around. It's cool. I can see why it's different. It's very different. It's not what everyone in the room is going to be wearing. It's very retro looking, very vintagey looking as well.
Yeah.
Cool. And you got a tick for that. So, John, I can see you wearing this, rocking this. Yeah.
If I was actually stinking rich, with a real, I don't know, like a white suit on or something, rocking one of these. Imagine it. Like a Bond villain, as you said.
On your Caribbean island that you own, rocking this.
Yeah. Okay, well, a white suit would probably look like half a pint of milk, so maybe not, But no, seriously though, just like a real expensive suit and some absolute class that watch. Yeah, you'd have, definitely.
Yeah, I've sold the vision, Anna. I've sold the vision.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't 6 months ago, a year ago, you would have been good. You know what I mean? But you changed it.
Crisp black suit, Tickers, white shirt, this watch.
You
Come
heard
on.
it here first. Tickers likes a bit of bling.
He's a changed man.
Yeah, you'd have to be the right. You'd have to have the right. You couldn't walk around in jeans and t-shirt with that on. I don't think. But then again,
no.
I think you'd have to be
Miami.
Rich to own, right? Okay, you'd have to be stinking rich to own it, and a lot of rich people don't dress like the rich at all. You just kind of know, don't you? They're sort of. So maybe, I don't know, a £400 pair of jeans and a real expensive linen shirt. And then that watch, maybe. It's got class on it.
It is class.
Yeah.
As long as you don't button the shirt up.
Yeah, you can't, keep the buttons undone.
And don't go barefoot, Tickers. You can't, you didn't mention footwear.
Flip-flops, yeah. Miami style, isn't it?
Miami style.
I mean,
okay, so that's a tick.
Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine Toby Jones being a Bond villain and wearing one of that?
I can actually. He was a villain in a Poirot once. So there you go. He was a good villain as well.
There you go. So just
right, Brian. Conspicuously quiet again.
There's a fine gentleman named Charles Darwin, who I'm sure some of you are familiar with.
Yeah.
And he talked about how evolution and things change and things go extinct.
Survival of the fittest,
Survival of the fittest, the breeding of the strength of the species means that the weak must drop off in order to keep the species pure and strong. There is a reason why disco, shag carpet, vinyl covers on your couches and platform shoes died, and there's a reason why this watch Viking died, because it's from the 70s and it sucked. And it should never come back. I do not want to see Parm with a big afro and platform shoes and bell bottoms wearing this watch
with goldfish in the heels, in the soles. You have the shoes, like Disco Stew.
It's dead. It's gone. Leave it alone. It was a mistake when it happened, as was most of the 70s.
Don't make that mistake again.
No. I mean, the only thing that made England fashionable was in the early 80s when Diana came along. So, leave this watch alone. Let it die. Great. If you want to wear it for Halloween for your costume, fantastic.
Yeah, you can imagine Scaramanga having that and
John, this is why it's the Bond villain watch. That's what he actually wore in The Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were.
No, that's what he did. This is the Scaramanga watch. Yeah, this is it. Christopher Lee wore this. Yeah.
So is it a winner?
Am I his sidekick then? Scaramanga's sidekick. What was his name?
I think what was his name? Knick-Knack. No.
Knick-Knack, yeah.
Knick-Knack with a bowler hat.
Yeah. No.
I think his name was Knick-Knack, wasn't it?
Knick-Knack. No, you're not a bowler hat. That was Odd Job.
That's Odd Job. Sorry, sorry.
Knick-Knack's the guy from Fantasy Island.
Right, I will. I'll quote you something, Andy. Stop getting Bond wrong. That's from.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's from Alan Partridge. Just look it up. Just putting. I want everybody just to go in and stop getting Bond wrong in YouTube and watch the Alan Partridge skit for 3.5 minutes. It is fucking amazingly funny. Trust me, it is. It really is. Trust me. Right. Sorry.
I think Christopher Lee was still wearing this when he was in Lord of the Rings because it was period correct.
And Star Wars, yeah.
Yes.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. What we're saying in the comments here. What's going on?
The man from Del Monte could pull that gold watch off. Okay. So Matt H says, Tea and Tickers, you would need 3 nipples to wear this watch. How do you know I haven't got 3 nipples, Matt?
Well, that's what Scaramanga had, you see.
Yes, I'm saying, how does he know I haven't?
Maybe he does. Maybe he's trying to tell the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Should we move on to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
The Rolex nobody wanted. This is a bit of a flat one here. Cellini time, date, and dual time. Reference 50515, 519, and 529.
Really?
Tech specs. So these were they've discontinued now. They don't look too bad in these pictures, but they were just, I can't remember how much were they, 16,000 pounds or something, if not more, at retail. I mean, I don't know anyone who owns one. So they're overpriced, I'd say. Nobody wanted it. I mean, I don't know anyone who owned one, or were they underrated? I mean, this is open for debate to the panel and to the comments. Are they underrated, or are they just not very good? The precious metal, the date and dual time are actually complicated watches. Date's not much. It's just the most basic complication, but still a complication. The dual time is one.
Okay.
And the problem with these, they were competing with much more established brands like in this arena for complications and dress watch like Patek JLC AP back in the day, not so much now.
Vacheron Constantin.
Vacheron Constantin, and I think that's and the other higher horology you get. It goes gets higher and higher. So, is this a complete? Was this range a mistake from Rolex, or was this a brilliant idea, or was it a brilliant idea that just never quite came off?
Right,
I'll go to. Oh, Johnny, you go. Yeah,
I actually like the white dial one. I don't know whether it was overpriced compared to what I wouldn't know the price. I wouldn't know the price, what it's worth now or anything. But if I look overall, looking at the watch, I like the white dial watch. I think it looks classy. I like it. So I would have a white dial one.
The dual time.
Yeah,
does that be worth quite 20,000, 30,000? I think probably
I
20
think
grand plus.
Nice. I think it looks a very nice watch. I'd have that.
Okay. If you like it, that's what we're here to find out. Nice one.
Don't like the other two, but I like that. I know the other one's a blue dial. I'm gay for blue dials, but no, I like that white. I like that one. I like that.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, you like it. Good. So next, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I like them. However, there's better product from other brands at the same price range.
Okay, is that a tick or a not so tick?
Yeah, I mean, if I could get one for the price being right, sure, I'd take it. But it'd have to be a significant discount compared to comparable product,
such as Vacheron,
Vacheron Constantin,
Lange, Lange, and the like. Okay, Andy.
So, for the price of this, I'd rather have a collection of Cartiers for dress watches.
Yeah. Cartier is much better.
Looking. Yeah. See, there's more established brands. This is what I meant. There are brands that do this better.
Like, I'm not even joking with that. I'd have you could have the full tank collection of the colors, what they did, or you could have like the new Demont with the quartz is around 4K. Beautiful watch. I'd rather have that and have more money for other things than one of these. Yeah.
But Batch, is there any Cartier that you wouldn't have? You used to gush over any Cartier all the time. I mean, it's like
only is it the Ballon Bleu? That's not for me. I think it's a beautiful watch for a female, but I don't think it's a very manly watch. Yeah. That's probably the only one. But no, I'm a huge fan. I just love the designs. But I'm not against these. I think they're nice, but for the price, I could have so much more variety in my collection. Even if I looked at other vintage dress pieces as well from Vacheron or even Patek, a vintage Patek, you could get a beautiful.
What year are these watches then? What year were these brought out?
They were discontinued last year. So I mean, I think these were bought in the 80s. I don't actually know the exact.
Oh, okay, wow.
They're a 5-digit reference.
Blue dial one. Ray.
That is nice. That date is nice. Yeah.
Best thing about this one, it don't look like a Rolex. Woof.
See, the
problem with. I don't mind the date one if it at a good price. I would give it a tick at a good price.
Yeah,
that's the key, right?
Yeah,
price. And then you'd have to look at all the Piagets and dare I say it, Breguet that are in that same price range that are much better finished, much more interesting.
Yeah.
Then
you're going even higher in the
you want to start going
and then the Christopher Ward Belcanto, of course, as well.
There's only a small picture there. I mean, look at the detailing on the dial though. It's only a small picture, but that white one looks really nice. Yeah,
but you pay a lot of money. You'd get another watch with a better movement and better
detailing as well. That's a lovely one.
Look at the JLC Master Control Moon Phase Date blue dial. It's just as pretty, and you can get a brand new one in gold for 13,000-14,000 new.
How much are these second hand then? These things, what you pay 30 grand? You say? Is that what you said earlier?
They tank in price. They don't. Really, Peruka's joined just at the right time.
Just at the right time.
Peruka loves the Cellinis.
He can't stop talking about them.
He mentioned it there in our chat. That's why he's come on because he mentioned it in our chat. Yeah.
He's got the full collection, I think.
Yeah.
Right. But I would get that date at the right price because it's just it runs for 5196, but with the sweeping hand.
And then you have the crown on the dial, so all your friends know what it is, as opposed to a JLC or a Piaget or something else.
Yeah, but I'd rather have those brands for a dress watch, though. That's the thing, because you don't look to Rolex for this. You don't, you don't look to Rolex for a dressy piece.
Parmigiani Fleurier Tauric blows this one out of the water. Thank you. Remember that. Thomas would say you take a Breguet 7147 instead. Peruca says love the Cellini, but the movement sucks monkey balls.
Okay. Be specific criticism there.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's a young kid's reference there. Monkey balls.
Monkey balls.
Apologize to anyone who's offended and likes sucking monkey balls.
We would say donkey balls because we're older.
Yeah.
All right, moving along, or I'm going to have to leave.
Right, okay, yeah, I don't know what the Okay. Are you going out?
Yeah, we have tickets.
Yeah, he's
next one.
We have tickets to the theater tonight.
There we go. That's gone wrong. There we go. That's
okay.
What do you think of this?
The Eye of the Tiger.
Really?
Tony Montana watch. So this, I have no idea why they made this. It looks pretty cool on the Oyster Flex. I don't think it's too bad, but it's just way too garish, too Miami, Tony Montana, drug lord kind of looking watch. It's got 36 trapeze cut diamonds, parvade black lacquer dial. I don't know why you'd need that. Tiger dial. I mean, Tiger reference to Tony Montana. If you've seen Scarface, he was big on tigers, and it's bling AF. Bling as F. It's I mean, you'd have to be in a whole different level of wealth and company, friends to be able to get away with this and live somewhere like.
How much are they?
A couple 100,000, aren't they?
Yeah. You need to be somewhere very safe to wear these as well.
Yeah. You probably need to live in Dubai or visit Dubai. You wouldn't even wear this. This would just be in your safety deposit box in Dubai when you visit there, and you wear it once, and then
in the hotel room,
put it back in. Yeah, put it back in, or put a dinner party, then put it back in your bank or whatever it is, and then fly out again.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a non-tick for me.
Yeah. I appreciate it on the level of craftsmanship. What goes into creating such a monstrosity, maybe, but you can't argue with the complexity, of how the gems are set and the detail in the dial. Like, if you're into this thing, it's great. For me, it's nothing. What I don't like bling watches at all. Really,
it's a standard Daytona movement as well, in a gold case and oyster face, but it's a standard. There's nothing special about the actual mechanics of it. It just all the precious metals and stones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I appreciate it for the craftsmanship, but it's a fail for me. It's not something I'd wear.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's my turn to trash this piece of shit, let me know.
It's your turn.
Oh,
go for it. Yeah.
I want to rename it. Instead of the Tony Montana watch, I want to name it the Ticker's Three Tits watch because it looks like it's got
the Ticker's Scaramanga watch.
Yeah.
The man with the golden nipples.
So here's what happened. They took a watch that was already illegible as a gold Daytona, where you really can't tell what time it is, and made it even more confusing to see where the real hands are on it, and put it on a very nice, comfortable Oyster Flex strap. So, no.
Wow. That's a no from Brian. Well, this isn't getting much love, this one. Tickers, are you going to surprise us on that Caribbean island in the white suit?
Really? It's just
with the flip-flops on.
Awful. My fellow Mank says, is that an Invicta? I agree. Just like something Invicta would actually put out there and charge £2,000 with 95% discount. Seriously, it's just absolutely awful. It's probably the worst thing, you know. The only one thing I hate more than this is that rainbow diamond piece of shit, which might have, I don't even got in the list. Not one that
the
went
Rainbow
for
Daytona.
Yeah, the Daytona. The one went for a ridiculous amount of money. One of them at the auction, which we did at weekend. And if anybody hasn't seen the two streams that we did at weekend, please go and watch them. A marathon of 4 hours on Saturday and 5 hours on Sunday. Well worth watching. And
featuring friend of the show, Clara Kessie.
And watch our interview with Clara Kessie as well. That's not 4 hours. That's only an hour.
Yeah,
so
that's only an hour. So please watch all those shows. They are most educational. Thank you. So back to this piece of shit. No, it really is. I hate it. It's an absolute no for me.
Monstrosity.
Absolute monstrosity. And if I was one of these horrible people who goes and nicks watches on people's wrists, I wouldn't even bother trying to nick this. It's horrible. You know.
Have you seen the price though? Look at Ian Nicholson's. To be honest, I had a good look at this Tiger in the BQ safe. So BQ watches actually have one. Actually, an amazing watch. It was up for £495,000, but now dropped to 300. A snip at £390,000.
I mean, come on, if you nicked it off someone's wrist and went to try and score a bag of weed for it, they'd just say, no, not happening. No, really?
No, I think you'd have to be a higher end thief to.
I prefer the bag of weed.
And sell to a different part of the world. These guys,
the cartel in Mexico, El Chapo or something like
that. It's horrible. It's an insult to watches. Yeah,
he's probably the only guy who'd wear this, and you probably wouldn't want to nick it off him.
Yeah, it's true.
You knew what was good for you. Right. Okay. I hope I haven't messed this up. There we go. The next one. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
Oh, really? Steven Tyler, what are you doing? I respected you as a singer. For fuck's sake, Steven, what are you doing?
I mean, okay. So this has got 36 baguette yellow sapphire bezel, diamond hour markers, which are probably the lowest key thing on this whole watch, leopard print dial and strap, which is made by Rolex, and basically only movie or rock stars need apply. So, I mean, look at the title. I still can't believe Rolex made this. That's just it. That's all I'm going to say about this.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? It is rock and roll. It is kind of rock and roll. But...
Yeah. God.
I'd like to title this watch I'd like to title this one the weight loss watch, because if I wore it every time I saw it, I would throw up and not want to eat anything.
I mean, okay, so Steven Tyler's kind of out there, but I didn't know he was out there enough to wear this kind of thing.
He can wear this. He's
cool wearing this.
Royalty. Yeah, he can wear this.
He's the only person who can wear it.
Trousers if he wanted to, couldn't he?
No, I don't think so. No, I probably think some more rock stars probably would get away with wearing this as well as Steven Tyler.
Maybe Slash. I could see Slash wearing this as well.
Yeah, you're probably right. He'd rock it. Yeah, of course. Slash would rock it. Yeah, you're right there. Nicolas Cage is just a dick, isn't he? Sorry.
So that is Nicolas Cage, though. I think that leaving Las Vegas, that kind of whole edgy kind of. He seems quite an edgy kind of guy, doesn't he? He's kind of a bit all over the place.
Yeah,
and not the best actor. I think he was related to Francis Ford Coppola. That's why he was so famous. So he's just trying to prove himself in the world by wearing watches like this.
Yeah,
but
this watch is my favorite watch ever.
So that was Brian doing a Nicolas Cage impression.
Oh, really? I thought it was Steven Tyler who was doing.
Oh dear.
No, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. So, okay, I think how long we've been on? An hour and a half.
So gosh.
Are we want to wrap this up, guys?
Yeah, I think we have. Yeah. Before we wrap, I've got a few things to tell you. First of all, we are going to be very busy this weekend at Watch Pro. That's me, Palm, and Andy. Andy is flying over from Barcelona. just to see me and Palm. Sorry, to come and see Watch Pro. If anybody wants to come and say hello on the Saturday, we are going to be around. Don't come and look at our watches because we're just going to be wearing G-Shocks because it's London. So we'll have something completely boring on. So don't, it's a non-entity.
No
there.
leopard Daytonas on.
No.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Daytona. Yeah.
Will you be doing any streaming from the Watch Pro thing?
Not live streaming. We've got some people we're going to be having chats with. We've got lots of people we've booked in, and then they're going to be dropped at various points within the day, week, and year. Andy's all in charge of that.
We might do just a quick one to say hello and just
we may do some point. Yeah, we can find some time. It is going to be very busy, but if we're
going to be really busy, that's the only problem.
Or maybe we film a quick video, but then it'll fire up straight after the filming of it. Because we have a new setup.
Maybe in the evening we maybe just go quick live, sort of like before we go stuff off and that. Okay, right.
I just got to read this comment from Whole Milk Out. This was my favourite one. You can't even. This is going on about the leopard Daytona. You can't even read the time of this, and I thought Steven Tyler didn't even want to miss a thing.
Very clever. Yeah, like very nice. Okay, so here's the big thing. Next Tuesday, guys, at 9:00 GMT, we have live the very one and only George Bamford from Effing Time and also JCB Diggers. If you didn't actually know, George Bamford owns
and Bamford Watches.
His family
owns that, doesn't it?
His family owns JCB Diggers. So if you want to talk about Bamford watches, want to try and score a digger to put your floor safe in, whatever, come into the chat and have a proper question. I'm joking about the JCB. It's true, he does own it, but I think he wants to talk about his watch collection and Bamford watches rather than diggers.
Yeah.
So please have all your questions ready. Sensible questions, please, for George, and we'll answer them. Any stupid questions, any stupid comments will not be put up. Even if you super chat a stupid comment, guess what? It won't be put up. There you go. So we have moderators on the job who are very good. So we're going to keep it absolutely straight to point. We're having him live because we think he's a great guest live, and he is a
shy character.
He's not shy and
he's probably one of the biggest characters in the YouTube.
One of the biggest characters. We have the choice. It was our choice.
It's going to be fun. We can have fun.
Yeah, it was our choice to go live or recorded, but we thought, let's put him live and get into proper interactions, decent questions about watches and his collection and everything in the chat. And I said it will be moderated heavily, so please don't come out with any stupid comments or even pay for them because he won't get put up there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Come and join us at 9:00 GMT. But look out for the various streams that we're going to be having anyhow if we can. Hopefully, of Watch Pro. We're going to be very, very busy all day Saturday. All day Friday evening, and also most of Saturday. So we've got a lot of content hopefully going to be created for your entertainment. Sorry.
100%.
Yeah.
Who?
Thanks, Brian. Brian's going. Brian, what are you going to see? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got to go. He had tickets to go out.
What are you going to see?
Theatre.
But what is he going to see at the theatre?
I'm going to the theatre with my wife. We're going to see Hades Town.
Starring Nicolas Cage. Yes. Wearing the leopard Daytona.
And Steven Tyler.
Yes. Excellent. Right. Enjoy, Brian. Thank you. Okay. Ray says, Brian, try not to think about the special bus service later in the theatre. Woof, guys. Yeah.
Woof, woof.
Ian says he's going to kidnap Batch and take him on the drink.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Oh, dear.
I better get eating then.
Thank you, everyone. Excellent. Ask him when he will do something with the Marine Nationale. Oh, George Bamford. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. We'll have we've got some good questions. It's going to be good. So please all tune in. Yeah, please all rewatch.
Fix spring bars.
Yeah, please rewatch all the auction streams except for the Saturday and the Sunday. It was 4 hours on Saturday and 5 hours on Sunday. It's a real good education on the watches because it goes into great detail. It's really interesting. And also Clara Cassie, we did an hour for us on Thursday. That again is really worth watching for an insight into some of the watches. Thank you, everyone, again. Thank you so much for getting involved in the chat tonight. It's been really, really good. Everyone's been really funny and, super positive about the watches and commenting and everything. Thank you so much. It was great. Yep. Oh, Thomas.
Thanks. We hope you enjoyed that show.
See you in What Pro Sell on Saturday. Okay. See you, Thomas. Good to see you there, man.
Definitely. Yeah.
99 Chili. Thank you. Right, everybody. We're going to sign off. Thanks again to Brian for joining us. Thank you ever so much again to Palm and Andy for making the show possible. I just sit here and chat shit all night. You two make the show, I tell you.
It's Palm's magic tonight. Big thank you to Palm.
Out there make the show. Big thank you to
thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Everybody who's coming on Saturday, come and say hello, and everybody. And we'll just play the outro and see you later.